Welcome back, Hard Ears Podcast, where we bring the hard facts, the hard ears with the real vibes. We have one recurring guest, and my co-host, Mr. Gibbons,
Yeah, that's what's up.
and Mr. Freedom Boss.
One goat, one guy, you know.
One goat, one guy, I know. Two controversial people I got today in the studio today.
Stop telling people I'm controversial, boy.
Yeah, man.
I'm a very decent, upstanding citizen. Law abiding. Never had nothing to do with a station.
Today tonight we're doing this episode because we coming for school and educate people. Cause we see some people in the social media getting backlash soon they say something. You know, they know for fend for themselves. So we have two man for school, on how to deal with these controversies when it come across your footsteps. So who want to go first? Man, I up on a mega scale and then you up on almost a mega scale. Because sometimes politicians and bodies come for you too.
Yeah, but
What? I don't know what
first thing, pause. Secondly, I think one of the most, you don't know, I just pay a lot of attention to Jay-Z. Like whatever Jay-Z says or do, I kind of make it to some extent law. And you would never see Jay-Z say anything in response to nobody. He has never done it. He never gets social media. He got a Twitter account. Not that he uses it for Twitter purposes. It's strictly promotional. He activates an Instagram account just to post promotion and then come back off. Why I say that, people are always gonna be negative towards you. Some people will be positive, some people will be negative. You can't give the negative to me based on what I see he doing. You can't feed the negative because it's a never-ending cycle. You ever see the magician pull out the ribbon, the string of ribbon that don't end?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Something
that. So
like
you
that.
respond to it, and then somebody else respond, and then before you know it, you're in a constant cycle to defend yourself, and you don't need to do that, especially if it's like claims that are unsubstantiated. You know it's not true. You know it's false.
I was watching this episode with Charlemagne the God and actually J ex-partner, we need
Dame Dash.
Dame Dash.
Yeah.
And Charlemagne the God told Dame, if anytime you gotta explain yourself, you lose. You're a
Yeah,
loser.
yeah.
Correct.
Anytime you gotta explain yourself, you're a loser.
I
so
don't-
basically, you're telling people,
Yeah.
anytime you gotta explain yourself and then a back and forth, you lose right there and then. So there's one.
Yeah.
But then Marlon now is doing another way. You know what he's do? He's laugh. He's make a joke about it or laugh it off. He don't even let get it. He's make a whole
No, listen.
How you go about doing it like that?
I feel like I've been on the media long enough to see how the media could make you and break you. So, media for me is a tool because that's what I use to promote my business, that's why, started from. So, like, just defending negativity, like Jafar says, a never-ending cycle. So, if people know that they could say certain things and it would get to you, they would continue doing it. And you would continue break character. And then sometimes they say things where you don't even want to say, and then you got to come back and apologize. And, just not responding to me is like fix everything for me. Right? Because like silence is loud, like people never know what's your opinion or nothing. They can't use it against you and say, oh, Freedom, they said this, or somebody, they said this. Yeah, so that's how I look at it, and it helped me get this far.
I agree. So all again, I want to hear your opinion on the recent the buffet incident at Marriott. What you think the person should do?
Well,
I think
it's a personality thing. Because me personally, if I go to a business and I don't like the service, I would never take it to Facebook.
You would message the business owner.
No, I
privately?
just didn't have a good service. I probably won't support again, but that conversation end right there. But for me to come on Facebook and say, hey, this is what I went through, this is what I experienced, I feel like just beginning a conversation like that is open a can of worms, because there's different people that share different experiences that
It's a
could say,
walk on
hey,
arms guide, not
this is
reach
how
to.
Marriott is operated, this is what we expect. And, you come with you experience and people just feel like, yeah, you're lying.
But Jafar, you think that a person should be able to carry away the food at a buffet? Even though we know what buffet is, we all know a buffet come for pay.
No.
And
No.
what's not. You
No.
don't think the person should be able to
No.
That one, to be quite honest with you, and that's why I just always tell Guyanese, like, if you get the chance, go and get certain experiences elsewhere and tell me what you think.
No, this
Because
this-
if you go to if
This young
if
lady
you
travel a lot, I
no,
know her.
again, you're correct. So it's like
So-
if you go to these places and it's buffet, you're not getting that option, right? You're
no,
not-
it's an option.
It's an option.
90% of the buffets you could take away,
Other part
but
of the
they
world.
weigh the food.
Yeah.
They weigh the food.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
and,
like,
and that's how you pay
it's
to take
correct.
it away. You
So
understand?
It's like so much. There's so much going into that. Like, I wouldn't do a video like that. But I mean, if I'm at that restaurant, let's say I'm managing and somebody already touch up their food and put it in a box, ain't no way I'm trying to take that box back because there's no way you can then put that food amongst other food for other guests. So you have to throw that away. And I mean, we should be conscious. At
yeah,
least.
but as a business, you would lose your fun.
No, what I'm saying, at the least, let them pay to take it away, like you're saying,
right.
rather
Yeah,
than you tell the person you can't take away, and then you have to then get rid of all that food.
right.
What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
That to me doesn't make sense, especially in a world where not everybody get access to food. You know what I mean? So I don't think like that was ideal. But again, different folks, different strokes. I would make a video about something like that, but I would talk about a service at a place because I'm spending my money and my money is very, very
No, I don't talk.
So-
Unless it's positive, me talking
like
about
it has to be weird too.
I've made posts already about certain establishments that I've been to, but I talk about the services. If me service, like Jafar said, if I spending me money, like for example, I've been to a certain hotel, poolside, and I
I can't get pool.
Where is Shaikan? I have no idea where that is.
Anyway.
You gonna find out.
I had to wait. Normally I don't like coming up make a post about
Yeah.
it, but right? But I was like, bro, it's not the first time I was go there. All the time I was kind of kid. I was kind of
check
son.
it out.
Yeah, it's like trigger me. I'm like, bro, when y'all can get it right? Why y'all still open?
That is, listen, I'm not sitting at no establishment through bad service. Like, that's not the kind of person I am.
No, but
the only time you might see a bar talking a food establishment or
but
anywhere
it
I'm
wasn't
going
the
to eat,
food. It's
anywhere
the
I'm
service, you know.
No,
it's the
you're
service.
right.
It's like
You're right.
basically, Guyanese people just don't know. It's like they don't enjoy the work. It's like they vex that they gotta do this one.
Yeah, I feel like Guyanese mad towards some of these jobs is they're not paying me enough,
It's like they ain't paying me enough for do the.
Or maybe
this
it is just that people are not paying people enough. Like I walk into Pizza Hut, I walk into Pizza Hut and it's literally 2 staff working the entire place. You know what I mean? And then the girls tell you like, bro, we work all day yesterday, all through the night, overtime, and then we came back in here again today. So when, like I was fuming at that point for my pizza, but then I can't abuse the girls them no more. They literally just work 24 hours and then had to come to work 8 o'clock today. So, you know, but it's things like that I think everybody shares blame in that because I feel like if you don't want to work, you should stay home too. You know what I mean? I would more cause them fast food giants. I rarely go to, the only place I go to eat is Bistro. I know Miss Renata, I know Frank, I know the family.
Is this an endorsement?
I listen, those are my people.
Those
Nah,
are people,
these are my people. So instead of me
you wanna go there tomorrow.
you probably could. You probably could. You probably could. Yeah,
I never get bad.
I don't like to go places and eat and don't have a good experience. And because I can always guarantee a good quality service at Bistro, I'm not gonna risk that to go elsewhere. You know.
But this is I just take my child to poolside for swim.
Yeah.
Right, but at the same time, you want to water, you want to.
Is it Princess? Because Princess got a pool site for kids.
I love Princess.
Yeah.
Princess is my favorite place to go.
Like I said, me bashing Prince. It's
No,
just
yeah,
that, oh,
yeah, I
come
just-
on, the
yeah.
servers, they need to. I don't really need to pay the server. Q, I see, when I come here, I see you staff is be up to beat, bro. Like, You start off as like this glad for come and walk
Pay
in.
them properly.
Yeah, gotta pay them properly. Here, QC.
You hiring? You hiring?
I just want to hire women.
See
Oh,
that?
shots, man.
Beer, y'all is walking with you. You know, let's call the studio, let's call it,
You have to take a life.
Yeah.
Oh, you hire lift, man.
Yeah, lift, man. Yeah, lift. Yeah, so, Guyanese employers and stuff, you start paying your employees more because
No, I feel like jobs need training too, bro. Cause like other places I go, like islands, Jamaica, for example, the people is really nice because they understand that, you know, this is what
Yeah.
give we money. And I
Yeah.
guess that the tourists tip a lot too. So
yeah.
a lot of them must be happy to work. But I don't know what is the system like in Guyana when it comes to like when jobs call a meeting and you know, like if they talk about conduct and stuff. But I think that's important that, you know, that these workers act like they want to be there. Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I experience it too, but you don't know. I don't really complain. Just make sure my food cook good.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing I wanna touch on is we wanna talk about we didn't have time to touch on this topic where, like I said, we talking about controversy. Jafar was in
I was never in no controversy.
it wasn't a back and forth, man. It wasn't a back and forth to the episode. It wasn't a back and forth with the Good, yeah? Good. It wasn't a back and forth with the episode that I did. Was you weren't on the episode. They said every time you don't show up on the episode,
Facts.
this one is go haywire.
I
You
feel
just
a
end
wake
up in
up and
trouble.
see the controversy.
See the controversy. So
Yeah.
we're talking about what comes to your mind when you hear an exceptional man is an average woman. What come to you, man?
So
You make a long.
So before we reach to exceptional man being an average woman, before we reach the average woman conversation, I want persons who watching the show to understand that these are all racist, supremacist notion of an exceptional human being. This is what white folks use to colonize and enslave millions and billions of people. Because white folks think that they are the exceptional human being. Hitler and Joseph Goebbels and Himmler and those guys of the Nazi party, they took it a step further to say an exceptional human being has to be blue-eyed, blonde-haired, tall, have to be of Germanic blood, must never have a Jewish in none of their ancestry. So the
So
notion
Jewish is black people, right? Jewish
What's
is,
that? No. This is all people straight from the Caucasus Moksha. But my point to you is understand that an exceptional human being, where that
Derives from.
came from,
is white people.
is white folks saying, look, y'all could never be equal to we no matter what we do. It was codified in the US Constitution where they say the black folks could only be a certain percentage of a human being. That's why they treat black folks like that. So understand these kind of terminologies that we might just use loosely to speak about something we have no idea about. Now, when you're gonna say, now when I watch the episode, and to be quite honest, the young lady is very articulate. It's not like she's dumb or stupid, but I think if you're gonna articulate a point, you have to provide a very good degree of clarity. Because even when you said an exceptional man is an average woman, and then you hear what is our idea of an exceptional man, I'm watching the episode, I'm like, that can't be what an exceptional man is. You're not giving a man credit for taking care of your family and going to work. This is what adults do. So you're probably looking at that as an exceptional man because the men you know don't do certain things. So when you see a man actually doing certain things,
Yeah.
it comes to you like, oh wow,
Impressive.
a man's buy rose,
But-
a man's buy chocolate, a man taking care of his family, a man cooking, a man cleaning. Bro, I do all these things. I don't think I'm exceptional. I do these things because I'm an adult.
And you woman thinking that's bare minimum.
Trust me. No, but even if she thinking that's bare, listen, like if you ask my wife, like, what is Jafar in a relationship, like, because outside of that, I'm a total idiot. I would give you that.
Yeah.
But if you ask my wife, hey, what's marriage with you like? My wife don't open no door. My wife, if she don't want to cook, I don't even ask
All
her
right,
twice.
let me talk about something else because this episode getting too deep.
No, I'm just saying, like, the things people
Oh,
would
this
say.
episode don't come back for Ann because
Bro, when he make the paragraph, it's like when
No,
he write
it's like-
the women came for you know.
Bro.
Some women's like, you don't know. Some women came for you,
Listen, that's fine, but listen, buying flowers, buying
but
chocolate,
they don't know you do these things.
buying clothes for you, paying you bills,
Mm-hmm.
taking care of you, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, whatever you want to put. These, to me, is
Sexual.
normal thing, bro. And there are thousands of men who are handling their business. And we don't do that because we think we are exceptional or we are above or are we going above and beyond. This is what adults do. Adults take care of their people. And then you don't get to say it's an average woman and then say an exceptional woman is one who do all of these things
Plus
and motherhood.
And motherhood. That was the part. That was the part.
So
was
maybe
the part that-
maybe she probably got a point. But then when you see where it went, like, okay, a woman do all them thing and motherhood. There's thousands of women who don't want kids. There's
Or can't
thousands
have
of
kids.
women can't have kids.
The barren.
And that is not that. No,
Yeah.
no. I don't want we make light of these situations because it could be damning for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And it's a very serious topic.
Yeah.
Some women find fertility very difficult.
Yeah.
So what if she's watching that and like, I can't be exceptional. I could only be this good.
Yeah.
Because how am I gonna produce?
There are some women who are offended.
You know, so like to me, we have to be more conscious about some of the things we see in terms of the different genders because we kind of pit each other against one another. And God didn't produce a man and a woman just for style. It's because we need each other.
Yeah.
So we don't pit one another against each other and succeed. A man need a woman, man can't do it without a woman.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
And a woman can't do it together.
A woman can't do it without a man.
But these women these days acting like they could do without a man.
They just getting tied up in the
Social
American,
social
American
media. When they come offline, it's a different thing, you know.
complete
Share your
man.
opinion. What do you think about that, Marlon?
What? Women comments on Facebook versus reality.
Yeah, but men this and man this and
No, I don't take it serious. 'Cause I say a lot of things on Facebook too that is not really a reflection of who I am. You understand? So it's just for the likes and the comments, man. But a lot of women out there, you know, would, like for example, come on Facebook and say, man, it's dog.
Yeah.
And then they're going to hug up the man.
At the end.
You understand? And you can't take it serious. It's just commentary.
But you got some women taking it serious, you know. They got some women listening to these
Well,
these
they
people
need
that
therapy.
preach it.
They need therapy. I feel like if you're depending on social media, whether it's TikTok or Facebook, to live your life, you're already
crazy.
Yeah.
Last year they had a whistleblower at Instagram at Meta who forced Zuckerberg to even go in front of Congress, and you can watch those tapes. There are a bunch of girls who are going on these apps and they're getting more depressed because the algorithm is programmed to make these girls so depressed. This is a deliberate action for women. And I'll show you another thing too. If you go on the internet, it's populated with divorce, it's populated with controversy, fights, breakup.
Nudity.
Nudity. They will tell you the black man don't like the black woman. But then the statistics show most black men marry black women predominantly. And then when you check out the high income earning black man, they are marrying the black women at like a percentage of like 90%. I think the guy from Sisters. Yeah, the guy from Sisters.
No, man, let me check though.
The guy from Sisters. Y'all don't watch Tyler Perry, but the guy from Sisters, he did a nice...
DeVille Ellis?
I don't know his name. He's Zatima Osborne. That is
DeVille
as far as...
Ellis.
Right?
There.
And he said... The algorithm is so layered because the successful black men are marrying 96 or 95% of their marriage is to a black woman. The most black men, when you check the marriage, who they marry to, a black woman. The higher they're successful, the more they're marrying black women. And they don't divorce, they last long. And even if they get divorced, most divorces are instigated by the women. So, you know, there's a whole cycle to make you think like breakup and divorce and all these things is cool.
Yeah, true.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
85% of black men are married to black women.
I'm not lying.
While roughly 8.5% are married to white women.
I'm not lying, but they will show you the 8.5% every day to make it cool because they want you to go away from that family, and that's fine. They want you to go away from that community, that's fine, but that is not the reality. The algorithm is programmed to make you feel that way. In I think it was New Zealand or Australia, a bunch of girls committed suicide just from using Meta services. And the parents showed up while Zuckerberg was in Congress, and they were saying, "Are you going to apologize to the family?" Like, these is real stories. I'm saying, I'm not making this up, you know. And to me, we don't pay attention to that. We pay attention to Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B do some chauvinist, make another child for another man.
Nicki Minaj.
And we want to talk about these things. Like, she can
there's
get the man, like,
news.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you really want to consume news in America, about 60% of the black people in America can't read past a certain grade level. It's that bad. But they're going to show you the two athletes. They're going to show you the two rappers. You know, so, you know, we got to be more attentive to the things we give our attention to. There are certain things you would never see on my timeline. It would never come across me. Certain trends in Guyana I'm completely ignorant to because I don't come across it. So,
All right. So, Arlo, you want like another controversial topic we want to speak on? When you when we was on the episode and then when you go away, when was it? We want to talk about the election. It wasn't election time, but we was a whole thing with gay and anti-man or what's that. How did it come about? Like, when you see what was you thought and what was it about?
When they say I'm gay?
Yeah, something like that.
Me feel no way. Like I tell you, I explained to you. As a black man, once you start getting money, at some point, they're going to say you're gay. If they say you're gay, you're not making enough money.
Yeah. You did tell on the episode.
What about you, Jafar? They
I
say
ain't
you're
making
gay?
enough money, which is clear, and I good. There are certain
You
things
making
I
enough
want.
money? You making enough money?
Bro,
Bro, I
listen,
think the blueprint all over him.
Yeah, when
Billionaires
Blueprint,
never
when
feel-
Blueprint get 10 more
Blueprint all
car,
over, bro.
billionaires would never feel
when
like
Blueprint
they
get 10 more car, we gotta come back to this topic.
Inshallah.
So when you get them, okay, gay.
Yeah,
Key.
this is what the whole Linden gonna say.
Nah, not Linden. Linden is right for me. It is that, like, Linden love
Bro.
me. but
Or tongue.
Linden love me. I don't listen. People in tongue are so their emotions are so fragile.
No, but I feel
Today they
like
can be one way, tomorrow
like people
they
is call you gay in a way to offend you. Like it's supposed to be offensive. You know, like if we attacking this man, most people that got attacked by social media, this is the first thing they say. I could say the what?
Anti-man?
No, you're buggering.
You bugger.
This is the number one thing they say when they attack you on social media. So it's covered the territory. If you're actually doing it, you might find offensive, but if you're not, you can understand it. Oh, God.
Before the episode started, we were speaking about what Jafar said, what? Guyanese people so gay focused.
Yeah.
You can't
no,
even-
not
you can't-
Guyanese, not Guyanese.
Men-
This generation, like, for you speak and you say certain things, you gotta say pause. Like I'm so old. I'm not trying to say pause every 2 seconds.
Or if you're going to do a
Yeah, no.
pedicure, you got
No
to hide.
homo.
Yeah, like how
No
you
more.
saying, like how men can't give you pedicure. Like I'm at Vivanta, the guy who's doing the person that's doing my pedicure is a man. I could care less how he touching me foot and how he clipping me
Hold on.
nails. I ain't even
Pause.
I think you said pause. We go pause.
I ain't even thinking like that until you guys like, yo,
This-
a man, do you leg?
Yeah,
and
bro,
rub it.
I
I
ain't
Come on, bro.
me,
This
I'm
is the
not
part
thinking
of the
about it.
interview they ain't take out when you get a 10K, you know. You see, this man is doing this man pedicure. Proof.
No, but to be honest with you, I did my recent pedicure. I did it at Urban Oasis on South Road, and listen.
There was a man do it?
Nah, I think their staff is all females. I don't know, but I think
So,
I saw all
alright.
this.
So when between the man and the woman, who did a better job? He did one with a man and he did one with a woman.
I don't listen. Between the space of doing the one at Vivanta and Urban Oasis like a year. So I don't forget what the
man
Vivanta
do?
experience was like.
Okay.
But it wasn't a bad experience. And then Urban Oasis is very nice. in there is
So
very
that's
dark.
to show
it's
you that
very
you're
chill.
securing your sexuality.
Bro, I don't even care what people say, bro.
Correct.
Trust me, it might look like I care because I like, for
I
example,
don't care what people say, but I just love woman.
bro.
If
listen,
I want somebody to touch me
those
foot, I don't
things-
want a
listen,
woman.
those things would never bother me.
I would
as
want a
long-
woman touch me foot.
As long as I could lie down in my home and put on YouTube or put on Blacklist on Netflix, or I could make my wife a cup of tea, or she could make me a cup of tea, or I could go bistro whenever I want. Like, bro, I come from dirt poor. And I would always tell people this: the richest feeling you could have in this world is when you craving something and you can go to pocket
Facts.
and buy it right
Yeah.
away.
Facts.
So there's absolutely nothing you could do that would move
say-
me. I might have to defend myself against certain things if we want to go there.
Certain allegations.
But-
Yeah, sometimes you gotta set the record
but
straight.
I'm not going to give you the light today. I was reading the 48 Laws of Power the other day, and I post the quote. It says, the worst fate for a man who desire fame and fortune and glory is to be ignored. You know, because some people come at you because you already have a following. You already have a following. So, you know, you already have a following. Sorry. And, you know, they will come at you because
And
they
that's the
want
thing,
that attention. You know?
sometimes responding to somebody that's building a platform
Yeah.
or no want a platform, you give them the attention that they're seeking, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And I think there's the case with me, like,
Yeah.
I see people trying to build their followers and they say, yo,
Yeah.
we attack freedom. But then I don't get no attention. I gotta be really bored and say, all right, I ain't gonna
Alright,
go back
you
and
want a
forth with it.
story?
Yeah. But
I can get a
other
story.
than that,
Yeah.
I don't see it. I blind to negativity right
Yeah.
now. Once it's not stopping my money,
Think about 50
can't
if,
get no response.
think about 50 if Ja Rule never pick up his beef.
We never make it.
Think about it. 50 was dissing every single body around. Had they not pick it up, think about where he
There's
would
the
be.
two people to fear in the hip hop industry is 50 and Cameron. You see what Cameron did?
I think 50
Cuban
still
Gooding.
would have been successful, but not as fast as it
Probably,
happened
yeah,
back
for
then.
sure. But the Ja Rule
Because
beef
he
kind of like
talented.
put him in a
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
different.
Because Ja
different
Rule was like
stratosphere,
number
you know?
one rapper at the time, you know.
Yeah.
Who better? No. Mainstream.
There was hot. There was hot.
mainstream.
There was
Not
hot. Ja
rapper,
Rule was
rapper.
Martin Hank was hot. You can't
artist. I
argue.
was an artist.
Nah,
Mainstream. Ja Rule was the guy.
I don't think so. But you're
Is
right.
Jay-Z
Ja Rule
for
was
you?
Ja Rule was
Jay-Z
acting
for
At
you?
in
one
all the
point, he
movies.
was
You can't
making
argue
hits
that.
after hits after hits. At one point.
Yeah.
Ja Rule was, you can't
Ja
argue
had a
that.
good run.
Why I don't want to say Ja Rule was the it guy, because at that time it's Nelly, it's Ja Rule, it's 50, it's I wouldn't necessarily say Jay, because Jay wasn't
Ludacris
acting.
had a
Ja
run
Rule was
around the time
acting,
too.
Ludacris was acting. So
By a night, a day, we had a whole argument with me and this man. This man went on the phone call like an hour. He had to call Kush for even jumping because the man, we had a whole thing with Kanye.
tell the guy
and
what,
Jay-Z,
tell the
and
people
man
what you said.
Jay-Z
Tell-
don't have a hit song or
tell
what?
the people what you said.
No, I'm gonna tell people
No,
what
no,
you
no, no,
said.
no.
You said that Kanye don't have a culture hit song as much as Jay.
That is
And what
not
was-
that
and
is
was
not
Jay's
what I
song?
said. That is not what I
What
said.
was the song? What was
That
the-
is not what I said.
What did you
I
say?
posted something about Jay, right?
Yeah.
And he responded, Kanye. So I said, man, to be honest with you.
I did that to True,
Hold on,
by
hold
the
on.
way.
I
I
said
did that
to be
to True.
honest with you, Kanye is not on Jay-Z level. You can try and think he's there, but he's not on Jay-Z level. So he started a text, but if I'm driving and you going at Jay, I gotta call you. It's not something
Yeah.
I could text because there's a whole long
Tag this
So
out.
I call you and I said, yo,
Disrespect here.
Bro, I
he
got you out
disrespecting
the
the good.
bucket.
So
I got
I
you out
call
the
you.
bucket.
I call you, right? I said, bro, Kanye ain't on Jigga Man level. And I give you a beautiful breakdown. But he's stubborn. He said, man, Kanye, Jesus
You
walks.
can't, bro.
Here we the argument breakdown too. Kanye, Jesus walk is just as big as Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life. That is what this argument brings.
No, think about it.
Hold on.
No, before
Come
you just
on,
said what you
bro.
have to say.
Come on,
What do you
bro.
think about though? He was saying that Jesus walk they had a cultural impact just as much as Hard Knock.
It hasn't.
Not to me.
It hasn't.
Not to me.
Air up, Marlon. Don't.
It was a good
don't-
song.
Don't bossy bubble. Don't bossy bubble. My
Alright,
point.
was a
no,
good
He
song,
shouldn't
but-
even repeat it on camera.
No, here's the other one I'm gonna ask you. Can't tell me nothing.
It wasn't
Still.
bro.
Can't tell me nothing, Marlon. You can't tell me
Hard
nothing.
Knock Life is a classic.
Right?
Right?
Man, saying
In the
it.
top,
Right?
everybody tell me
We-
that this
we-
man.
we
In the
try
top.
to
That's
beat
like
it.
an anthem, you know.
We ain't trying to beat it, you know.
God.
But let me tell you
Doris
something. As a promoter, right?
Doris
Huh?
Tower.
Hard Knock Life will rock the club. You put on Jesus Walk, nobody move.
I even told him
Good,
that.
good.
And here now,
He did say
oh,
that. Told
bro,
him, no, what
Hard
about
Knock Life
can't
in the
tell
top-
me nothing.
It
But
wouldn't-
can't
bro.
tell me nothing
No,
in the
it-
club.
he
Compared
get-
to Hard Knock Life. Now think about it before you answer. Tell
Bro,
me.
you're getting emotional.
No,
the
I'm
way
not.
can't
Let
tell
the
me
man
nothing will
answer.
rock the
Let the
club.
man
Hold
answer.
on. Can't tell me nothing will rock the club. It wouldn't rock the club.
As
like
much
a
as-
Hard Knock, not as much. It wouldn't rock the club.
only
Like a
song I
Hard
could
Knock
think-
Life would rock.
Think would compete with them is probably
Kanye,
Jay-Z and Kanye.
Niggas in Paris.
right?
Bro, hey,
Definitely
Give me
move
the-
the club.
Marlon.
Because
Marlon,
Jay-Z
here's the sad thing.
You can't
In
give
the,
me
top,
the
in the top 10 hip-hop songs that ever created, you look at top 10,
But Hard Knock
Jay-Z's
Life-
Hard Knock Life is
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
like- Hard Knock
and
Life
there's
is like
no
a
Kanye
lifestyle,
West
bro.
there, bro.
Hard Knock Life is a whole
So-
lifestyle.
Me
I
want
tell you,
this
first
regard
thing I want
Hard
to tell
Knock
you, I said, man, Jay-Z is an acquired taste. Anybody could start listening to rap right now and like Kanye West. For you ever like Jay-Z, you have to be in at such a level, not rich, but you as a person, got to be so calm and focused to listen to Jay and get his
And
message
understand.
from his first album up to his 15th album. So it's not like I understand where you would say, man, I don't really rock to Jay. The answer, or somebody like I went to school with guys who say, yo, Jay and all of that in school. Now them I was like, yo,
Kanye probably got
Jay-Z.
more mainstream hits, but like cultural songs.
Bro, man get 50. I said, bro, mate got 15 #1 albums. How could you compare a man to that? Like it don't
I don't do the
Bro,
patrolling and I know he
this
spent
is like
an
2
hour
hours we
in-
spent on the
an
phone, you
hour,
know?
2 hours and I
Two.
know
God, coach.
this is how we end the conversation. Alright, making I lose money because I can't get me customers.
Bro,
because
I literally parked the car.
You gotta get a taxi.
Bro, Machu came on the episode once, right? And Machu was like, he don't listen to Dre, cause all Jay to sing about is his cars and his watch, right? So I call Machu phone all night. I can't get Machu
Wait, this
phone.
episode?
No, you went on the one of the first episode or the second episode.
Okay.
So I call his phone all night because how dare you say Jay-Z's only sing about the car and the watch?
How
See,
dare,
they don't answer the phone.
How dare the man
Yeah,
disrespect
nah.
you pro.
The morning now, Machu called me back. Hey, what going on? I said, champ. Champ. Jay is the reason they're teaching rap in university. They are using Jay-Z as a literal example.
Hear
And
that?
hold on. And put it in school. And then I start to give you a whole long list. Like, bro, this been like
After I realize they can't win the can, you know what I bring up? I bring up the big dog, the goat.
Who's
Oh,
that?
Drake?
Of course. When I bring up that now,
Fishing.
he can't do nothing there. You can't know, you know you
Bro,
can't.
What?
Drake compares to
can't
Jay-Z.
touch Jay. No day.
Numbers wise, yes. Numbers wise, yes.
Bro, I want you to understand
Anyways.
something. Jay was selling millions of dollars in physical copy albums,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
These
different
guys
time.
that you calling only know streaming. 10 million people could listen you now if you drop an album tonight.
Well, you thinking
But
Drake? If
no.
you thinking Drake was back in the day?
He won't ever make it to the first studio session because you got right there. Nobody can get it up. And this is no disrespect to Drake. Drake is a very good guy. But JNMR was selling physical CDs, darling.
Yeah.
People was
You gotta get
bootlegging.
up out your bed.
Bro, after
go in the
1997.
store.
But there was a time where Drake was selling physical CDs.
No
also.
time.
Yes.
No.
2009, 2010.
2009, they're streaming,
they
bro.
stream.
You see it?
Stream.
I want you to understand something. They started bootlegging in 1997. Jay-Z came out in 1996 with his first album, right?
Yeah.
So for sell millions of dollars a copy of your album, man, I don't ever think you understand what we talk. So people didn't ever had Walkman.
Yeah.
And sometimes one tape govern a whole 3-story building. They only got one tape. These things is luxury we talking about. That today you might say, you could buy a CD because CDs $100.
Yeah.
But you have to go and buy Hard Knock Life, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Life and Times. And those guys sell millions of that. So you don't get to downplay it and say, nah, they ain't all of that.
Yeah,
Because
they're
they all of
different
that.
area. You can't compare.
You think 20 million people, 85 million people is listening to Drake every month per Spotify. You think 85 million people going out and line up in the street for buy Drake album? I want to bet you $1 million. I want to bet you not even quarter though. 1/3 of that not going out there, bro.
Why I see we bringing up Shutter Studio, we get ready come look up no more because the politicians coming for we and they're saying that
We only
right.
gotta get this cut.
Yeah, so right now you see Shutter Studio, this is where you get in now when you come Shutter Studio. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's big up Q.
Yeah.
So if the man had no more forgive you when you come.
Yeah? Don't worry, we can
It's
just
exclusive.
Shutter Studio is always provide you and replace you with something. So if you're missing one thing,
Yeah, if you-
make sure you get something.
If you don't get a cup, you might get a plate.
You might
or
get a
spoon.
plate. You might get some food or something. Something you can get. He's always providing.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I think he was in the another controversy thing, contracts road and what's not.
I always like I feel like Marlon is
everyone.
always in
Too-
some
too
contract.
I was
Yeah,
in a problem.
Always in a problem.
They want the goat make no money.
Why you fighting along so man? Where's it, bro?
I don't know.
How you get into contract? Like how do
We
you
talk about this
secure
in the
this
last
contract?
episode, you know.
The last episode I spoke about it.
So let me just.
Yeah.
A year? No, it's not a year. February last year. I filled out a
You did that
prequel.
with Okay, you did the prequel.
Did the registration, everything. Did the prequel. Never get a call until October or November. And this is when Nomad's Carnival happened. Everything happened,
Everything
at
happened
the same time. So it looked, like the goat was in favor.
Okay. So it wasn't that case. It was a transparent process. You feel so?
Yes.
So it
I
was-
went through the right channels.
How do you submit your prequel?
You go to Public Works and you drop your envelope into the tender box.
We have Blueprint
And-
Road work coming up.
No, I asking you because I'm trying to see if you bluff anyway. Because
No,
I know to
no,
submit the
no.
prequel, you just go to the which
No,
building
you-
you just go
On the other side of the road.
on the other side here. You know,
But
Wait, lane and
it would be
feel
nice.
the
It would be
place
nice to
then.
get a Blueprint Road work contract, you know, contract company, you know.
That's I don't wake up every day and think like that. Like my
Think about it.
Yeah.
We done it. Think about this though. Use a taxi, and every day we seeing people that come out of the vehicle that go to the airport to walk to the airport. Look at the
No, that was one day. Don't do that.
That was one day.
Yeah.
Not every day,
Marlon
sorry.
is like this almost.
No.
It's
The
not
next
one
day, Sunday,
It's
I went to the
it's One
airport.
day it got bad. One
Right,
day it was
right.
really bad. But that's like
Outrageous.
Smart
every
travel
day.
agency, man.
Bro, that's
Don't
every-
forget.
No,
no,
because-
I listen. I drive
Plus
those
the smart travel
places.
agency,
No,
man
because
said.
I still vex, because I had to go to the airport for 1:30 Sunday. Me auntie call me, say, make sure you go
8 o'clock,
all
you
the
have to
people
go there.
coming out the car and walking to the airport. I left home by 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
By 12:30, I done that at the airport,
Yeah, at this point, Marlon
And
is
the flight-
lying. At this point, Marlon is lying.
I had to wait. No, seriously, Sunday there was no traffic.
Okay.
So
Literally,
it's like a
it's a luck and chance thing.
I
Luck
will
and
say it's
chance.
luck and chance. You got the timings of the day based on the timings you're going.
No,
there.
but it's 2 hours. I don't like go to the airport and stand up and
I
wait.
see Prezi next day. Hold them, bring everybody and say, yo.
Listen, I just travel the road every day, and not every day, almost every week. And it's like I was saying on one of my posts. At some point, we gotta call it incompetence. Call it for what it is. I think it's gross incompetence to do so much sections of the road all at once, and it's not like one stretch. It's like different stretch, and it's not competently managed. So you would have a long line here, and then 2 seconds after you just get a smooth drive, you're back into that again, and you got to do that like 5-6 times.
Yeah, but it's
You know-
only one road. We can't really do nothing.
But I'm not saying it's not one road. I'm just saying the time is very important. You
So when you
understand?
want to do it,
No, it's not about when you want it, it's how you do it. I think it's how you do it. You're doing the road at 5 different parts, and you're gonna do that at lunchtime when people are coming out to
you
work
know,
to
I
get
think
lunch.
this is a back and forth thing because this is a
No.
contract
Listen,
group, you know.
listen.
So now I'm gonna
No,
ask
no,
Marlon.
that's fine.
No, Marlon, how you wanna deal with it? How because
what's that?
no, remember you were part of you the in a circle now, you know. You're a contractor.
Yeah.
So, like, you got couple contracts. There are people even come for you, but who's who Garden? Garden, he come for you
Yeah, he
Why? Garden can't come for me.
forward.
Why? Pause.
You see? Why? Pause. You see?
Big up Garden.
Big up Garden. But, yeah, you know, it was a project you was on, and what happened? There was an incident?
Nothing ain't happen. Garden just don't listen.
You don't listen.
No, Garden is a man you can't really talk to. Once he say it, it's right.
I
So-
just want to distance myself from that because Garden is a very good
So
friend
what
of mine.
happened?
He's a
What
linear
happened
man.
is it was a community project where different contractors got different parts of the field to do, and I was responsible for plowing, leveling, compacting the ground, which I did for us. I don't know why, but I did that for us. I also finish it in no time, and then they had other people that came and their contract was to put up the lights. Somebody else built the tarmac. So when Garden made the post, I was like, yo, Garden, what I was contracted to do is complete. Right? So I don't know what's the issue. I can't speed up the other contractors. That's not my responsibility. So I don't know. But
And this is just to show you guys. This is, like I said, we bring these guys here for educate. They got
yeah, so
sometimes
I was telling
they got
Garden.
sometimes they will defend, and they got sometimes you can just go along with the trolling.
I was basically telling Garden, hey, my part of the work is completed since November last year. Up to standard, engineer already passed it, grass already grow back. I don't know who is responsible for maintenance. And in another paragraph, I said maybe the other contractors are set back because of the weather. It keep raining. And the people them feel like I say I ain't finished the work as a rain. But you know, reading and comprehension is not everybody.
But you
thing,
feel as
especially
you
on the
feel
media.
you feel as though like as a leader in the community, a fellow BV man yourself, you feel like you owe it to the community to some degree to ensure that that particular project was completed and to on.
First, I travel a lot, right? And at the time when Garden actually made the post, like a day before, I spoke with the NDC to ask them like who's responsible for weeding, right? So it's a case where when I come to Guyana, I did ask the people at the NDC like who's weeding the ground, and then like a couple days later, I saw they weeded, but that's it. I don't like feeling like I's the boss, right? 'Cause I don't want nobody come on the ground when I doing me work and ask me, hey, when you gonna done?
Micromanaging.
Yeah, when you gonna done this thing. You won't hire me. So this is how I look at it. This is perspective I look at it. Yeah, like
press you could talk to you
and the next reason why I didn't see it necessary is because works was ongoing. So it's not like the work was stalled and nothing in happening, you know?
But look bad though, Marlon. After
They was
all
building
the
the
long
tarmac,
time, a
but they
lot of
was
stuff
building
was-
the tarmac.
But
They
it was
still had them
long after,
machine.
bro. So and again, this is
And another thing, everybody didn't get a contract at the same time as me,
okay.
right? So like after the ground level and stuff, I think they call back some other contractors from the village and ask them if if they could do the tarmac, if somebody gonna do the pavilion. So it's like they give it out in parts. They didn't give all the contracts at once. Right.
Oh.
So what you would, if you didn't get this contract of the his bang there, what you would have, how you would have go about it?
Sometimes it's not just the contractor that building the road problem, because a lot of the roads that's widening, GPL gonna come and move the posts as well. You understand? So it's a whole heap of people involved in the operation, and then they get GWI,
big trucks there.
and then the next place the pipe might burst, and then they gotta go and walk there. So you get a whole heap of other people behind the scenes doing their things. So sometimes, but the Chinese them though, I really like the Chinese them.
Why? But them man doing all the major
The
contracts.
man doing all the major contracts. I go over ask you now.
I want one of them.
You cross out.
Also, there's a little bit of jealousy there.
Yeah, I want the Chinese contract.
Okay.
You are the Chinese contract.
Yeah,
But you don't
I
get
must.
Chinese
No, but
equipment.
I must
We can
say.
find it. We can find
No,
it.
but you see, I must say, you must check out Mr. Machu. Podcast Common Sense. He talked about envy and jealousy.
Yeah,
So you can't-
he wasn't talking about me.
I saw
you got
like I was like when we commissioned the Busby Dam Road. I'm like 2 days or 3 days.
Where the
maybe a
road
week
running
after.
to? Because I know nothing
Busby's the
about
road from
Busby.
Diamond to the last part of the east bank that's completed. So when you come from the airport and you turn off there, you come from behind Diamond, you're gonna see it. But like on one side of
So
it,
where you could catch Busby from the old East Bank Road?
it's the first turn off by Craig, before Craig.
Oh,
The right turn that you make there.
okay.
Right, and you drive straight down. And I was telling people like a week after the road had already sunken. So you know it's
yeah,
things like
I saw you made a post.
and now Sherrod Duncan is on the post now. Now Sherrod Duncan post because now it didn't just sink. There's a long hole that is coming there as well. And this is billions of dollars that we just issued out. And I think sometimes people feel as though this money is coming from some man in Guyana that's actually rich, but the money comes from everybody that is paying tax. And I feel like, you know, for tax dollars, we gotta get better projects. And you know, sometimes the consequences for those things are so small, man. But we need it better, man.
Oh yeah, I think about the Bar Bridge. Bar Bridge go play. I like it.
It's good. I think my passengers enjoy it. You know, some people enjoy the fact that I slashed some of my prices to go over the river because you know it's a very quick drive.
I like you slash your prices.
Yeah, you know.
When we buy send a message during bam bam. I so
It's an advertisement.
No,
Prices.
like
15% off.
like
Car blueprint today.
once I traveled the bridge and I saw
Yeah,
like,
the bridge.
it's,
Bridge is like a 3-4 minutes drive, and you're on the west side.
I take 10 because I drive slow for persons.
Oh,
watching.
really?
I'm a very safe,
Bro.
and, reliable taxi. Don't drive fast.
Nah, 3
Darwin,
minutes.
Please keep your comments to yourself.
Bro, no, I can't keep my comments to myself. You know why I can't keep my comments to myself? Because I steady all the time. When I'm traveling with you, it's only for a short period of time I'm traveling with you. But I steady, I ain't in a hurry. I got a family for live for. And I steady he got a family for live too, you know.
Yes,
Take it easy,
sometimes I'm
bro.
trying to get home to my wife. So you
every day he's in a rush. Every day
No, it's
he
not every
hurry.
day, though, and it's like 2 times that happened. And my wife, you know, my wife is currently pregnant, so you know,
Congratulations,
I got,
my brother.
Congrats.
I'm
This
having
is the
my
next thing we're
first
coming
kid,
to
so
talk
I'm
about.
very anxious to finish Darwin, and then Darwin try to take some of my wife's time.
When
You
is the
don't tell
baby
that-
shower? Make sure we invited.
Why you always
Tomorrow.
blame me? I
Tomorrow
can't
the shower?
walk.
Linden.
What's time?
Linden.
Jesus
Don't come.
Christ.
Don't
I
come.
wasn't even invited, bro.
Mommy,
No, we
mommy,
invited
mommy like
now.
you bad, and I feel like you
Bro,
should.
I wasn't even invited.
No,
Now,
I
listen,
feel-
I'm to be quite honest with you, I'm not like
Why you
for-
didn't invite me?
for my like wedding and baby showers and birthdays and so I really don't like to be a big extravagant or just to have people around for that. And even my wedding, like it was very controlled. I had like 50
When you
people
married,
at my
I
wedding.
didn't get invited.
I got
neither.
married in 2020.
in the Corona.
Yeah, I
You really
actually-
didn't want
actually-
nobody come by.
Actually,
What?
I did an Islamic wedding in
Okay.
2018, and that literally didn't invite nobody. We just go Juma and did the wedding there, and those who were there, and then we got married legally in 2020.
No, you just celebrate. You did a celebration in 2020.
No, 2020 you had to do the legal paperwork. And so
So the first time was one.
Islamically. So we got
Okay.
Nikah
Nikah.
at the masjid in 2018. And it was very controlled. Even now that we have the show is kind of like a surprise. I
only been
recently
on the-
found out about it. They asked me who to bring up, who I want to come.
You like me.
It's stress to get to Linden
It's hard if I
anyway, so-
invite anybody to anything.
Listen,
like
if you
that.
guys want to
that's
show up,
facts.
you can show up. But why me really tell y'all is because
Nah, bro,
the traffic to go up to Linden,
Bro,
I don't want to
joke,
put you
bro.
through there.
Bro,
you know,
me and you was the same.
Yeah.
Me and you was the same.
I
It's
tried to have all of
it's
it,
like
bro.
me use park. Me use the same, bro.
Yeah, I
Me-
tried to have
me,
everybody.
nigga, if you throw it, I know
But
lah.
I will say my child would appreciate a PlayStation 5 with 2 controls.
Oh,
I
shucks.
got walk enough here.
Just say it.
But
This child called out
I
talking.
just want to welcome you to the club. He's a part of the club now. He's a father.
Yeah.
I want him for it already.
Marlon's a father of 3,
Wow.
2,
Yeah,
2.
correct.
Okay, sorry.
2 and the one he's not owning. Where's that one in Linden?
Yeah, this was a 3. No, was me bad. I can't. It's my
How
bad.
did your
brother.
name get called on that child? Take us through that.
I be don't talk about this.
I don't know again. I just wake up and see
what happened?
it's trending on Facebook.
What happened?
I feel like at the time Mace was building his platform, so news.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
But welcome to the club, and like I said, take it easy on the road.
Well, you see, I don't drive past 50. Sometimes in the 80, I used to be doing 60.
Stop capping. Stop the cap.
Marlon, you ever see a drive fast? You ever see Marlon drive?
I don't drive fast. I don't drive
Marlon
fast.
don't
It's-
even indicate, but he can't don't turn it. Like.
But you know very fast.
No.
I could've
Is
been
it
in the
like-
hospital
so somebody does
twice.
drive with the vehicle?
Bro, since
He and his
I
wife
crashed,
is
like I
driving.
just feel pain all the
Marlon
time
and his
on the
wife
road.
is doing
Oh yeah, he was in
pace
an
on the
accident,
road.
right?
Yeah. So fast is not me thing. Probably switch a lane without signaling, but
You see that? See that?
Spider-Man come off a home stretch turning into Vicingen Road.
Was it
making a
him?
right turn.
Was
it was
it him?
he. I call you after I see. He tinting all the dark. Sorry for telling you all he get tinted. He get tinted. He could have seen 3 vehicle. You see. First I would know if it's Leo. It would be more wild. Leo is, oh my God.
fast and
Leo
furious.
pull a
She
stroke
was.
on me at a turn at
She
time.
was.
Like. When she sees me, like, she glad because it was a straightest cost
Yo.
to get him. Like.
Yo, a time Leo crash the car, come in the room and tell me, babe, the car has a small scratch. I sleep, I just want to see a small scratch. The next morning when I wake up and see the small scratch, bro, I gotta get a new door, the axle
Wow.
on the door, everything break, bro.
Wow.
And it's a park car shit.
Oh God! So she
Oh,
got
yeah.
paid both damages.
A Sprinter? Like one
Oh,
of them.
because it's an old car. She
Nothing
jammed
can happen to the Sprinter.
them up. No, you can't jump. You ever see Sprinter? You know what a Sprinter?
think it was a
But it's a strong old car.
Not even a
Oh yeah, I was
scratch.
reacting because I see my Jafar and I thought like Tintin is like Jafar will put up I made an order on the card. Oh you
Yeah, like
Over time,
it-
you just get used to it. You
you
just
just-
expect it.
Yeah,
you expect it. So
Yeah.
that over time you just get used to
like
it.
bro,
Just
my
know
wife,
something ain't right.
yeah, my wife is crazy, bro.
Just
Like,
go crazy on the car.
I don't think she goes crazy. It's just that she know that they will be taken care of. So you know,
Aye,
like that particular time, she told me she wanted to make a purchase, but I think at the time my thought process was that this was gonna do over the course of the weekend. I'm gonna give you the money, whatever the case is. And I was at work and I saw the message. I was like, I gotta address this because I don't know about this payment. But I forgot when I got home, and then she came to me. She's like, babes, I buy the thing. I was like, wasn't you supposed to wait this weekend? So it'd be crazy like that. And sometimes it's good to have your woman who might just take initiative and buy. Because if it's up to me, dog, it's
You
just
won't buy
a cheering
nothing.
me out. on the
But
TV.
sometimes, same thing with me.
If it's up to me,
Yo,
it's just a
bro,
cheering
sometimes
team.
they don't look at the like that, you know. Like sometimes I might say, yeah, wait us till this weekend, no man. You got, remember we as man, we prioritize. And we prioritizing, we got different level of things that we're
Yeah.
doing, right?
Yeah.
But they ain't seen it as though.
And that is exactly how I am. Like, if
Yo,
I,
and this if they really spoiled, bro. Like
yeah, like me, I might need.
Oh yeah, I just deal with that. I just deal with that. I just deal
you
with the
got to
spine
deal
thing.
with it
can't
too,
do nothing.
man.
You can't do nothing.
I was like, bro, all right, this thing can get done, but then we got other stuff that we gotta deal with.
By wait till your woman start ordering blinds online and not going to America's store. Then you go feel it. Because the tax to bring
America Home Store?
yeah. Because the tax to bring in household items is crazy. So you're gonna pay high. My
Well,
wife,
I just buy me curtains, right? I just go right Amazonia
but
Mall
that's what
or
I'm saying. Wait till your wife start ordering the blinds.
I don't think she would.
Because the blinds is blackout blinds. Blackout blinds are heavy. They sell in a
My
sale.
wife is an accountant, so she
Why? Listen, I just clear blinds today. It's 18,000, bro. And that's gonna be like 4 or 5 blinds. If it's more, I'll text you and tell you. But I don't think it's more than 6 blinds. And that's 18,000. Just
But-
to clear it, and then you still gotta buy it.
I don't think we should complain because
what,
you know
what Jafar got to wait on is the baby need this and the baby need that and the
No, but
baby.
I'm
So
prepared
there's
for
a-
that.
there's a one-
The baby don't need nothing.
How-
No, I'm prepared for that. The only person who's gonna have a problem there is literally Tintin. Because she's
You
the one
think
who
so?
spend money.
That's you money.
I could spend the money on my child. But
Okay.
here I tell you, is me wife now would have to sit down and be like, okay, this guy buy for the baby.
But bye.
I
All
can't
right,
do
I'm
this.
gonna just tell you this, right? This is just an example. Baby can there about 3, and be like 4 months. 4 months is when they could sit up. Now, before they reach 4 months, you gonna buy a sitting up. This is not feeding chair, but it's a chair where they could sit up.
You
Then you gonna buy a
too
sofa.
long.
Then you gonna buy a sofa or a nice little, because it look nice.
You talking about too
Then
long.
by 6 months, this is when I gotta get heavy food. There's another. So in 2 months, 3 months time, you gotta buy 3 devices that is sitting up for the baby. Think about it.
No, but
you know how
that's
much
what
money
I'm
you
saying.
don't spend there?
You are right, but I'm saying the only person who will feel any kind of way there would have to be my wife because that's how our money is being
but
spent.
you talking about 5 months and 6 months. We talking about during the pregnancy.
Oh,
Oh,
Jasmine.
he talked about it the other day.
Bro,
He said,
during the
what-
pregnancy,
How much money a day?
nobody
On food?
talks about these things. I don't
during
know why,
the
bro.
pregnancy, I got a list, right? Because I was in New York. This is after I crashed. I get a list. This is things that the baby need. Like, you know, we get Pampers, we get wipes.
I see it.
We need a cradle. We need. Up to this day, my son never slept in his bed, you know. And the bed probably reached like a week before he born, and it was bare panic. Get to the way the baby gonna sleep. Ting. I said, buddy.
That was with me son. Me son, they ain't sleep. We get crib feet. They ain't sleep at
I don't
all
think,
in the crib.
when we speak about certain things, I think certain things get lost in the conversations we have on the media.
Yeah.
When like I see some people talk about women life so difficult because they get to bring forth a child, and to bring a child is such an arduous task, and it actually is. But I think the men role in all of this is diminished because
Very diminished.
some people grow in a family where the men just wasn't there.
Bro.
But for for the men who are there, that's quite like my wife ate all the food out yesterday. Like all the food, all the bread, all the plantain.
And there's the
Bro, I'm
baby.
gonna tell you this.
There's the baby.
Bro, I know I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I
Ten,
check out-
ten,
you know what I
ten,
got?
10 is
I'm-
not the type of feel a little contraction and she gotta go to the hospital. You don't want to know how much money I spend at Balwan Singh for no reason at all. You know?
Bro, I tell you, I make a Spanish man who sell burger at Dog Rich. I feel he could have he turned to school for the money for this 9 months. Cause me wife had to get
Bro.
burger every night.
Y'all
From
don't wanna
this
see me
one-
food bill and
Bro,
wait by this
and when
crazy,
this man
man.
close, I have to go tilt the
Wow.
tongue for find a burger just similar to this
Wow.
man burger. Bro.
If
Wow.
Jasmine didn't drink tea and she get wind and she feel a little pain,
Bad ones.
a Balwan, admit.
Bro, my wife is eating some eat out of this world, bro. It's
And then
yesterday,
crazy,
I
crazy.
last night I
Then say that
literally
you want
made her
picnic?
sleep hungry because I'm
I'm
like,
say you want picnic now? You want picnic?
yeah. Last night I was like, listen, sleep hungry because
What?
Bro.
You said that?
yeah, man. And then she would not stop talking. I'm like, yo, they ain't got nothing more for eat. So once you finish eating now,
Yeah.
just sleep because I was really tired. I'm not a guy like that. And like I said, everything in the house she ate, a whole bag of bread, all the plantains, all the food. Like it wasn't.
She don't like ice cream.
And the ice cream finished. So now she's like, Jafar keep telling me. But my point is, like last night, after she finished eating the last stuff, I'm like, babes, let's just go and sleep. Not because we want to sleep, but if you talk for 2 minutes, I got feed you. I'm tired. So we slept hungry and it's good.
Yeah, I feel this why some man be dead beats.
I think we are not socialized. We don't speak about these things a lot when we're young. We don't give the game to others. So when we talk about procreating and making kids, we don't talk about what's your role while your wife is pregnant or while your girlfriend is pregnant or whatever. Because while I do believe marriage is the way to go, I don't think there's a blueprint to this life we live. God got everybody planned out. And it's like a lot of men don't know how to deal. My wife cry a lot now. Like if I do something nice for her, she would start crying. She's super emotional now. and she's not a girl. Like
How
that.
do you deal with that?
No, I'm cool because she's crying because she's happy. But I mean, a normal guy, I could like my wife has completely changed over the last couple months. She has been pregnant, you know, and it could be stressful. Like I'm telling you, my wife is waking me up at 2 a.m. to make breakfast for her. Since she has become pregnant, she ain't washing wears because the Axion smelling like something she want to eat. And I can't risk her
I ain't
eating
experienced all
I
them
can't
thing,
risk
man.
her
How was
eating,
your
you know,
experience,
so-
Marlon?
I trying to remember, but I know Balwan Singh saw her at least every day.
Every day.
A good, bro.
Man, I cap it.
Even if she get a headache, she going to Balwan Singh. I don't know.
They should open a wing off for you name.
Yeah.
You
I
spend
don't
real
know,
money
but
there.
yes, I'm telling you, every
It's a
single
lot of money too.
like
especially
when she was due, like 2 weeks before she was due, she was already there telling them to admit her. She ready.
Wow.
They're like, you gotta dilate and there's so much discharge. Come back again the next day, bro. It was.
And you lucky because
No,
they admit her for the 2 weeks.
I was
is
dealing
enough
with
money.
pain because at the
You
same
didn't
time
want
that's
to
when I
do
crash, you know.
Okay.
So I dealing with pain, I dealing with baby, and
Bye.
it was tough.
Me experience before. This was before the Barrett Bridge.
Yeah.
I could tell you how the day. I think I get permission for this. So she feeling some pain. We didn't want to induce her nothing. And I said, girl, let me go to the hospital. I think it's about time. She know she don't want to get cut nothing or induce her. Well. Pops now, we said we get into the hospital. Head over New River. I tried for Mick. I said, girl, now hurry up. Cause she tried for pack bag and everything. We pack bag and
When she was you?
Huh?
She was you?
It was what?
If she was due.
It was like, it was close.
Okay.
I think it was, it was 2 days or a day before. So, but she was feeling this.
Well, the backpack is a whole different story.
So she trying to pack everything. And the bridge is closed off. It was in the afternoon. 4 far, the 5 or this when the bridge is closed off. I said, bro, cause she don't know this bridge, how this bridge is working. I try to explain this. This is not Barrett Bridge. Barrett Bridge ain't come yet. Barrett Bridge ain't come yet.
Yeah.
We drive now. I trafficate. I try for Regis Bridge. Bridge closed off.
Jesus Christ.
I said, Father God, I had to spend a whole hour should I in pain. But we pray to God. I pray to God.
Until you got deliver baby. So, doctor.
So the baby didn't born the day.
Nah.
No, I born the day. Next day.
Okay.
But
So
but
West Side in the hospital? Or it's not up to par?
it's not up to, I don't know if it's up to
I think
par.
like
but
when-
she-
I think
we was
like when-
admitted to Bal. We was at with Bal 1.
Yeah.
We was with Bal 1.
Okay,
So and she performed.
Rich.
Okay.
Where's the rich button? Where is the rich
No
button?
Birch button.
Rich.
So, bro, but I just had to thank God. She was in the beam. I said, bro, we stop off, bam, get some more thing when we reach over, and straight about.
Yeah, I just want to use this time to tell all the young guys out there, you know, expecting fathers, your wife is going to change. Some of those changes might not be to your liking or attitude.
It's not personal.
Or attitude might bounce all over the place or emotions might be all over the place. That is credit to the hormonal changes our body is going through. Sometimes our pelvic is changing to accommodate the child. It's a bunch of things that are happening to her physically. And, you know, she might be a little on edge and she might be hard at you some days, but, you know, you don't run from that. Men are, I don't know where we got this thing where we want to run from those kind of responsibilities. So I would just want to use this opportunity to stay right there, stick it out. It's gonna end, and it should develop into something very beautiful. And when I say it, I'm speaking about the relationship with you and your wife. You know, some women do really go through it before, during, and after pregnancy. And you know, instead of we running away and continuing that cycle of single parent household and co-parenting, and not like these situations are
Not knocking
bad,
them.
not knocking them, but it's not ideal. Give your kids the life maybe that you never got to enjoy.
But do you I think I remember co-parenting. I'm co-parenting. So I personally think that with extra effort, you co-parenting, right, to Marlon? No, How many kids you have? 2? So your first child,
I don't call it co-parenting. I just active all the time.
you're active.
Yeah, my situation different because when I got my daughter, I was in college still. So
Okay. So I just think with co-parenting, I know it wasn't knocking it,
Yeah.
but I just think that you have to put extra effort and extra heart.
Yeah.
Even if the child is not in the same home that you're raising or you're living in, just put in the extra effort. Don't make no excuses.
when
Try
you-
your best.
Yeah.
Try your best.
And what you have is very beautiful and special, but I mean, that's very rare also.
it's very rare.
You know, and it's a gamble too to think that, you know, you and somebody could produce a child, break up, and then all is swell. You know, it's a very, and I'm not knocking it because some people do make it work, but that's a very small percentage. Always give yourself the best option. You know, get somebody you're willing to stick
I
this
always
life out
put
with.
the child first before emotions.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I always
So,
the setup.
I never really
See
get
it,
no
I always
baby
say
mama dramas. I don't know how to speak on a topic like
Yeah,
that.
I don't get to neither. So
Yeah, you know.
I fortunate, but
I used to tell people no. I used to tell people that every day I'm fortunate. I'm
Me
lucky.
too. I feel so too.
I feel it's the blessings of God and luck, bro.
You know, with my
yo,
wife,
I see some of my friend them go through it, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Like I called one of my friend the other night
Same.
and he said, bro, every time I get paid, me money coming out to child support. I said, how much you get out, man? Last time I checked, he had 1, now the man get 4. So
But
I said-
I
I
watched
said-
something
said-
the other day.
yeah, I don't know how to
Living loose.
feel.
You gotta talk to you.
I watched something the other day. Some people, a man said though, he was saying what another man. Another man was crying.
No, I
about
don't like
child
talk to
support.
man about how they should live, you know. Like I feel like telling a man certain things, you know, is breaky or
Nah,
something.
so
But it's like,
to me,
to me,
If
I
you want a
like,
brethren close, I think you should at least give you some
there's
shine.
certain
shiny
thing is
and
not
give you some
certain thing in
advice.
flying.
as a man,
Once I know, I definitely would tell you. If I ain't know, I'm
as a man, I
ignorant to
don't
it,
like
but
getting involved
nah.
in your personal
Okay,
life.
okay.
Like it
That's
depends. It depends. But if like 4 kids,
Like I would know me two friend them break up and I would act like me don't know nothing.
Nah,
and
yeah,
me and
certain-
everybody good still. So
I wouldn't
I
like
don't
to
know
know
how to
though when
deal
they're
with a
making children
situation
all
like
over
that.
the place.
yeah.
Like there's
You would talk to you?
For
What
sure,
a conversation.
For sure.
How the
Even
conversation
before
would
the
go?
situation even arise, I would say, yo, like I stopped liming with you just for that reason, you know, like bro, it doesn't
You would stop lying with me.
it doesn't
if
make like what like my wife wouldn't feel comfortable with me having somebody like you around.
If you gave me a chance to explain the Tintin, she would understand.
You don't need to explain nothing. Listen, my wife feel like that, you know. If I walk out,
She
my
listen to
son-
you,
if I walk
deaf
out, my
ears.
wife would get sick. Babes, I'm feeling good.
So when you go
Right
to me,
away.
you don't tell Tintin you're going out with me. And
My
when
wife
she's-
knows where I'm at all the time, every day.
location and
Nah, she don't have my location, but my wife has no reason to not trust me. I'm a very upstanding citizen, law abiding, never went to prison, never went to the station.
Same.
yo. Don't man wrong with this man. I know with this man.
I never went to the station.
I
Very
mean, to be honest,
law-abiding.
though,
Very
sometimes
trustworthy.
we got to be like that with our male friends. You know, I was just fortunate to know a lot of great male
No, like
personalities,
none of me friend
you
them
know?
can't tell you freedom talk to me on. Like people just reach out to me and tell me, hey, tell your friend mine his son, Ray. And I just feel like I can't go to a man and say, yo, mind your child.
I
or-
got good. I grow
I
with
feel
a
like it's not me business, man.
I mean, I can't for truth. I agree with you. Why would do? I don't know why. I think I would not be. I don't think I could be friends with somebody that ain't minding a child.
Bro, I know though when 2 kids, right? So let's say though when child mother say, hit me up, it's like, yo, Jafar, this boy ain't taking care of your child, living loose, da. Definitely, I call him though. And look,
Darwin, you would never get a call from me. You wouldn't even know your child would
I'm
tell
not
me
kidding.
anything.
Last night, my friend messaged me. He's like, bro, I can't do this no more. I ain't able with this married. He started going off. So I said, what's happening? You don't want to tell me enough. But he's like, yo, I pass out. I put in the car and I got to wife right away. I was like, yo, what going on? And then she started to tell me certain things. Bam. So I went back to him. I done text she said. I was like, bro, if you wake up a day, you don't get food, your wife ain't cook, you cook or offer to buy food.
Oh, but you hear both sides though.
I hear each side. He didn't tell me anything. He just tell me getting problems and he check out by my mom. I was like, bro, a lot of people looking up to you. Like, don't just do something. Just talk it out.
Yeah, I would advise you don't get your man or woman story.
No,
But
it wasn't like getting man or woman story.
It don't seem like that.
This is
Yeah,
a brother
it don't
who looks up to me.
Yeah, it don't
So
seem
I
like
call his wife. I was like, yo, what going on? She told me what going on. I call him. It's like, bro, it's not just this girl problem. You have a problem too, and you gotta help too. You gotta pull your weight. You're a man. The heavy is the crown.
Yo,
heavy
I
is the
feel,
head, the crown.
I feel like this
So
is from things I experience, right? Like having a conversation with a man within like his best interest, and he just go back and beat up the girl, like, yo, you telling freedom my business, ting. I just think of it like that.
But I'm comfortable like that.
4 minutes come back and no 4 minutes come and tell me
Marlon, get a lot of abusive people out here,
I'm
bro.
comfortable with you going to say Jafar said this because it wouldn't be bad advice. I can give you many stories. Another friend come to me crying, but he want this girl. And I was like, yo, left the girl. Go away from the girl. They ain't making sense to them. He go back and tell the girl I separate left shit.
Yeah,
You know, hold on, listen.
I want to tell
Hold
no
on.
man.
No. If y'all doing chauvinist, y'all got left because eventually y'all will left. Here we go. It get to a point.
I don't know where you're coming from.
No, listen. I
Me
hear
this.
y'all. No, but hear my
Freedom
story.
never
Hear my
say.
story.
I never get nothing for
Hear my
saying.
story. The girl made me enemy number one, persona non grata, right?
I
Rightly
tell
so,
you.
right? She and a friend of mine broke up eventually when, if you ask me, it was a little bit
Me
too late
telling
to
you.
break up. Hold on, man. It was a little bit too late and they decide for breakup, right? She come back for get off with me. I said, you see what I tell you? I said, all of this, yeah, I
Could have
could
been
have avoided.
avoided.
I said,
Yeah.
you make me a bad enemy because what I was telling you was the truth. You didn't want to hear it at the time.
Good.
But that's the kind of person.
So me, I won't tell a man for left the girl or whatever,
Nah,
but
if
all
you-
I would do is just shiny pons.
you ain't hear the stories I heard. You didn't hear the stories I heard. You're not keeping a girl like that.
Yo,
It's
me
just for
saying
level the
nothing,
playing field.
If it's not me business, I don't
Nah.
say nothing
If-
about
if,
it.
If
bro.
somebody comes to
So I
me,
would just say something
Nah.
for level the playing field.
Nah, if somebody
if I know
comes
it's
to
a
me-
brethren, and I know that, okay,
I listen to the story every day, whole day.
most times I stick the woman's side if I being honest with you.
I
Like,
don't
most
say,
times
I
stick
don't
the
put
woman's
in
in
no
that time,
2
in
cents.
No, in that time, my friend came to me,
Yeah.
and the things he came to me saying, bro, you wouldn't tell him. You wouldn't be a friend if you tell him continue that. I was like, bro, you're smart, you're clever, you're doing this, you're doing that. Girls will like you. This
me-
is not your only girl.
me
left
ain't
this
influencing
girl.
none of them things.
He left the girl. He go back and tell the girl the same. Everything I tell the girl. The girl now abuse me out, block me, delete me, all kind of thing. Couple months down the line, she come back. Oh, you friend is this, you friend is double. I said, girl, I told y'all this thing ain't don't make no sense.
I don't get it. All I can tell you,
Yeah.
bam, bam.
Yo,
Nice
Level
tell you,
the
I
like,
gonna
nice tell you.
listen to your story and me get nothing for saying.
Nah, like I tell you, my friend messaged me at midnight last
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
crashing out, and I was like, let me check in with you.
You should be a therapist, man.
Nah, I
got
discuss
the-
a lot.
you got the
But
patience.
I do offer some.
Yeah, like-
therapy.
You got the patience.
So
You got the
I do
patience.
offer some sessions like that with some people. But it's like
I don't.
like I think like a lot of people today they don't listen. They just don't listen. It's not about listening to comprehend and not
Right,
respond.
some
They
people
just
just
don't
to
listen.
respond.
Like they would hear you, but they're not listening to
Bro,
you.
Like a fly.
I think
Nah, thank you.
love is a sensitive thing, bro. Because you might be telling a man the right thing, but the love we got,
Love makes everybody stupid.
just
Love
telling me
it.
something
Yeah.
different, bro.
Yeah.
And he just take you and make you an enemy. And then it's like down the road, he realize that, yo, this man, they really put me on to
One
game. I
game.
should have
I would never listen. I wouldn't encourage you. I can remember a time we were in the police force and a friend.
You was a
came-
police?
Yeah, a friend came.
you
to-
say you
No,
never
man,
went
just,
in a
we're gonna
station.
skip over that.
Man,
we
you
didn't
do not
just-
fuck.
You never went to the station part, no.
Do not fuck.
Yeah.
Do not fuck.
So we went to a dinner and one of the guys was saying, your girlfriend back home is pregnant.
But you could be inspected by now, boy.
He insurance, he girl, he child. I was like, is you girl? Yeah, it's me girl. The girl's on. He vouched for the girl and then said he insurance. I said, boy, how you gonna feel 2 years from now? He want my He believe this girl is only he girl. The whole community know this girl is only he girl. She don't go nowhere. She's very secluded.
Me not understand.
But the girl is he girl.
Yeah.
The community know that
Is he
this
girl.
girl is he girl.
Okay.
She don't go nowhere. She's there in the house all the time. When he go home, is he and she, they're sex now. A child is on the way and all of a sudden he feel like
he hear something.
he
to
ain't
the
no, he
grapevine.
hear nothing. He just ain't want the responsibility of the child. So he
Well,
tell
he
we
wicked.
now.
He wicked.
Every tell we, he ain't sure the child is his child. I said, bye. After you done tell me about this girl like this,
Yeah.
the child could only be your child. But in the interest of time, I said, bro, how you gonna feel 2 years down the line? A long mouth child looking just like you walking around the community and you in my nature. I said, like, that's not something cool to do. You best go on.
But
own
you
up
can't
to your
wait 2 years
responsibility.
when the child born, they just do a DNA.
I mean, you can't. Yeah. My point is, like, I can't be around a situation like that
Maybe
because
the man
my-
wasn't ready for child need. You see why?
But you
again, I
can't have
talk
sex
to my friend.
unprotected if you don't want children because these are things what could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You could have a child, you could have AIDS, you could have a STI. Just don't have that kind of sex.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you gonna sex somebody unprotected, bro, minding a child is not the worst. You understand? There's so much bad could happen to you for having unprotected sex. Like, come on, you can't own up to a child, and you know it's just you alone breaking in the person.
Well, there's the thing he knows he alone. This
And
what
you having-
creating the doubts.
And you having unprotected sex, man.
This what
That's
creating
scary,
the
man.
doubts. No, ain't no way. This woman is your woman, the community knows your woman, and you feel like the child is not yours. Something.
No, because he's not ready
No.
for the responsibility. Not
No.
for we weren't taught how to react to these things, you know. Some
No,
man
no,
end up
no.
in hospital when they hear the girl pregnant, panic attack. Like, seriously.
me know, brother.
What do you see what I'm saying? So, you know, those are the games. You can't get...
Q,
my
Q
my
be
wife...
looking at their how much? What thing?
150.
Yeah, my wife would never encourage them. Encourage me.
Alright. It was a good episode. Time is upon us.
Yeah.
It was
Marlon,
good.
thanks for coming through.
Respect
Tell me,
always.
man.
Freedom Boss was always good to have you, brother. Always
Glad
good.
y'all didn't ask me how much my contract was. Can you want that content money, man?
No man. I just want you keep doing you keep doing a good job.
Yeah.
I glad for you get a big contract. I want you get a big contract. And you know, I just want Army friends. I want everybody prosper. I want Army, I want Q prosper. I want Jafar, I want you.
Jafar must prosper. He's a good youth.
I
know
I
he
want
learn.
everybody get rich, you know. Even if they get richer than me, I don't mind. Because I know at some time I could call Jafar and say, you gotta get 2 car. Carry me this part, carry me the part. Q, I know I could depend on Q if I got Q for anything.
Right.
I know if I gotta get Marlon.
Don't see I got black though in early, bye.
I
Yeah.
want my friends and rich.
Black in the early.
Black
This
to
is your
food.
first child. Don't let nobody tell you that to defend.
Again, my child would appreciate a PlayStation 5 with 2 control and FIFA.
When
I'm
the child,
just
when the
supplying
child
2
turn 5,
controllers.
let me know.
Huh?
When the child turn 5.
This only a PS5 and 2.
Plus you want 2 controllers. Since you only playing.
So that means I gotta buy another controller.
child
for
and the
PS5
father,
So you
and
do gender reveal and say, you know.
Tomorrow
is it
we
surprise?
doing
Oh,
gender
No,
reveal
they
show.
are. Okay, tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gender reveal show, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, a PS5, 2 control,
Congrats.
FIFA 26.
Buy
FIFA
or girl?
26.
You know yet?
No, we don't
Tomorrow.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Sorry.
FIFA 26,
Oh.
PlayStation 5, 2 control.
I would say,
White.
It's a
Buy
buy.
first.
Yeah, it's a buy.
buy first. Buy
For all
first.
them craving, definitely, bro.
Inshallah.
Yeah, buy first.
Inshallah.
Buy first. Buy
Hey.
first.
Care home thing feed.
Anyway,
Grill King right out there.
we're kicking right now. Next time, Hard Ears
Right by the
Podcast.
bridge.
Like, share, subscribe.
Grill King by the bridge? On this